Welcome to the Brothers Report, issue 33. It is February the 19th, 2014. And as I hit air, a breaking news story has shocked the whole of Cork. And that is that depending on whether or not you love him or loathe him, and I know Aer Lingus certainly loathe him, the fact is that Cork is in shock tonight at the announcement of the news in the last hour that the closest thing that we here in Cork have to a shock jock, Neil Prendeville, has, depending on which version of the story you believe, has quit or has been sacked by our main radio station here in Cork, 96 FM. This is not me scandalising, this is not me scandal-mongering. This has been reported by a Cork newspaper, the Cork Independent. It has since been confirmed on an Irish television station's news service. And the reason why I say the name of the newspaper is because it's an independent weekly. It's a free newspaper distributed in Cork every week. It's called the Cork Independent. But yes, this has since been confirmed on an Irish television station's news service. And apparently, we have since found out that he is joining 96 FM's rival station, a radio station based in Bishopstown here in Cork named Red FM. Despite news going around that he was going to join RTE Radio 1, or he was going to join Today FM, or he was going to join a British radio station that were apparently after him. But it has since been confirmed, and it will be in a few newspapers tomorrow, that Nelly Prendeville, as he's humorously referred to here in Cork, has left 96 and 103 FM. So, as I say, whether you love him or loathe him, the fact is, you will have to change radio stations if you want to listen to Neil Prendeville in future. So there you go, Cork people. Breaking news right here on the Brothers Report. So, what did I get up to today? Well, I was supposed to meet my buddy Linda O'Riordan earlier on today, but she wasn't feeling too good. So, we ended up not meeting. I think we're meeting up on Monday. So that's cool. And Linda, hope you're well, babes. And sure, if I don't hear from you before then, I will see you Monday. Alright, honey? And then I spent a rather lovely part of the evening with my friend Claire Lamb and her boyfriend Steve Brookhausen. And we had coffee and chocolate hobnobs. And we set the world to rights and discussed many of the breaking issues of the day, none of which I cannot remember at this time. And then I spent the evening with Emer at her place, having tea and having lemon cake and watching Bayern Munich beat Arsenal 2-0. And for those of you who did not see that particular match, Bayern Munich beat Arsenal tonight 2-0 in the first leg of the Champions League last 16 match at Arsenal's Emirates Stadium, with goals from Toni Kroos and Thomas Muller. And during the game, Arsenal were reduced to 10 men when their goalkeeper Wojciech Szczesny was sent off for a tackle in the penalty area on Bayern Munich's attacking midfielder Arjen Robben. So Arsenal 0, Bayern Munich 2, and Bayern take a 2-0 lead into the second leg in 2 weeks' time. So yeah, that's pretty much my day, and there was to have been more stuff in this evening, but again, the breaking news exists that Neil Prendeville has either quit or has been fired by Cork's 96 and 103 FM, and he is to join Red FM, 96's rival station. So Neil's done a bit of a Pat Kenny. Of course, last summer, Pat Kenny, former host of the Late Late Show, left RTE Radio 1 to join independent Irish news channel News Talk, and doing pretty well, getting very good ratings for his show on News Talk now. And now Neil Prendeville's done something very similar, and it's a bit of a shock to 96 FM listeners, because of course 96 FM is the most listened to radio station in Cork. It's our primary news station, or radio station, apart from the state broadcaster RTE. And Prendeville's been there since pretty much the start of the station. So yeah, it's, it is pretty big news. And of course, a couple of years ago he was in the news for rather the wrong reasons, which I'm not going to say here. All I will say is it involves Aer Lingus, but that's it. That's all I'm going to say. Wow, so all of you out there who are regular listeners to Neil Prendeville, you're going to have to tune to Red FM. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I can say about it, really. But yeah, it's come as a bit of a shock to all of Cork, to be quite honest. It's a bit of a shock to me as well. I'm not really the man's biggest fan, but fair play for what he's done on Cork radio, and I've met him a couple of times, and he's an alright dude, and everybody, a lot of people in Cork call him Nelly Prendeville, but just taking the mick, you know what I mean? But I've heard some people say a lot nastier things about him than that. So, yeah. But, nonetheless, yeah. It is, for us here in Cork, anyway, for us here in Cork, Ireland, it's pretty big news. Prendeville would be something of an A-list celebrity here in Cork. Maybe not outside of Cork, but almost certainly in Cork. So, he'd be probably the closest thing we have to an A-list celebrity, apart from, of course, the Cork football and hurling teams. Yes. And so, yeah. Wow. That's the way it is. Tomorrow, what am I doing tomorrow? I don't remember. Oh, yes, no, I'm taking Emer to work, and then I'm going into town, and I'm going to type up some stuff, maybe work on my script for the 7 Deadly Sins project, and then I'm going to the loft. But I do feel a bit of a cold coming on, so this all depends on how I'm feeling tomorrow. So, we'll see. Right? We'll see. But, yeah, that's it. This was the Brothers Report on the night that Neil Prendeville has left 96 FM. So, that's all for tonight. Namaste, fuckity bye, may the odds be ever in your favour, and careful, Icarus. Sorry, I'm just a little bit taken aback. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Bye.